You know what's strange? The smartest people in the room are often the ones who look like they're barely paying attention. While everyone else is nodding along, they're doodling in the margins, mumbling to themselves, or staring off into space. And according to recent psychological research, that's not a coincidence. Those odd behaviors, they might be signs of something extraordinary happening inside their brain. See, psychologists have spent decades trying to crack the code on high intelligence. And what they've discovered is fascinating. Genius doesn't always look like what we expect. In fact, it often hides behind behaviors that most people dismiss as weird, antisocial, or even lazy. So today, we're diving into 5 bizarre traits that researchers say are actually markers of exceptional intelligence. And trust me, number 3 is going to make you rethink everything you thought you knew about smart people. Let's start with something that drives teachers and bosses absolutely crazy: constant questioning. But here's what's interesting. A 2023 study from the University of Michigan found that people with higher cognitive ability ask an average of 40 more questions than their peers. Why? Because their brains are hardwired to challenge assumptions. While most people accept information at face value, high-intelligence minds automatically probe for gaps, contradictions, and hidden complexity. They're not being difficult, they're literally unable to turn off their analytical processing. Think about it, Einstein didn't revolutionize physics by accepting Newton's laws. He questioned them relentlessly until he found the cracks. Now, here's where it gets weird. You'd think smart people would be organized, right? Color-coded calendars, perfectly filed documents, everything in its place. Wrong. Research from the University of Minnesota shows that messy desks and cluttered environments are actually linked to creative intelligence and complex thinking. The reason? A chaotic workspace mirrors a mind that's juggling multiple ideas simultaneously. While a neat desk might signal discipline, that scattered pile of papers might indicate someone whose brain is making connections others can't see. Steve Jobs, Mark Twain, Albert Einstein, all famously messy. Their physical chaos reflected mental complexity. But perhaps the most misunderstood trait is this: brutal honesty. High-intelligence individuals tend to speak with uncomfortable directness. A 2022 study in the Journal of Personality found that people with higher IQ scores show significantly less concern for social niceties when stating facts. Now, this doesn't mean they're mean, it means their brains prioritize accuracy over comfort. They genuinely struggle to understand why you'd soften truth with politeness. To them, reality is reality. This can make them seem cold, but here's the thing: in crisis situations, these are exactly the people you want around. No sugarcoating, no denial, just clear-eyed assessment of what's actually happening. And here's the trait nobody talks about: they're often incredibly anxious. Sounds counterintuitive, right? But neuroscience research from SUNY Downstate Medical Center revealed that high intelligence correlates with increased activity in brain regions associated with worry and rumination. Why? Because a mind that can see multiple outcomes, analyze complex scenarios, and anticipate problems is also a mind that can't stop imagining everything that could go wrong. That constant mental simulation, the very thing that makes them brilliant problem solvers, also keeps them up at night. So the next time you meet someone who questions everything, works in chaos, speaks too bluntly, talks to themselves, and seems perpetually worried, don't write them off. You might be looking at a genuinely exceptional mind, one that just processes reality on a completely different frequency than the rest of us.